Friends and neighbors, Ray Harwood here. Hey, a couple of weeks ago, somebody put some signs up at the entryways as you're going out of the community. Now, we've had some signs up there about bulk trash reminders over the last couple of months, but these signs were clearly not done by the association. Somebody wants to give you some information, it says in 30 to 60 days, about getting rid of the HOA. I don't know who put those signs up, but if you're interested in this, I'm going to give you all the information you need to know right now, and it's only going to take a couple of minutes. There are 2 steps that you actually need to go through in order to do this. One covers the termination of the CC&Rs. The CC&Rs, the condition, covenants, and restrictions, which is a binding contract when you buy property in Rio Crossing. You have to basically rescind those CC&Rs. All you need to do is get 90% of the owners to agree to do that. And we can get rid of the CC&Rs. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is you have to find someone to take care of all of the property that the association has been taking care of. Now, who's going to do that? You might try and give the property back to the city. You can't just hope someone's going to take care of it. You have to basically get someone to agree to take care of that property. It might be the city, it might be the county, it might be another association. But what's another association going to do? They're going to have to get their money from somewhere. So basically, finding someone to do that is going to be very, very difficult. I've actually tried to ask that question of the city of Avondale. What process does somebody go through to do that? Nobody's been able to answer that for me yet. I've talked to a couple of attorneys. Only one of them has ever heard of any HOA dissolving itself. And that was a community that had a couple of hundred members in it. And when the 202 South Loop went in, they basically took about 2/3 of that community away, and there was something less than 50 homes left, and they decided to abolish their HOA at that point. You can't really get 90% of the people to agree on it. We can't even get 10% of the people to vote in the annual election. Last year, 345 homes in Rio Crossing. The quorum, the required number of votes would have been 35, and we only had 15. So there you have it, the 2 things you need to do, and they're very difficult to get accomplished. I'm interested to see what the placer of this message has to say in whatever time frame they're going to say it, but there's the information you need. It's not going to be really easy to do. If half of the association members came to me and said, look, this is something we really want to do, and there's enough people agreeing with you, then, as the association president, I represent the members of the association. I would work with you to see if we can get it to happen. It doesn't seem likely, but it could happen. All we need is 90% of the people to vote. I'm Ray Harwood. We'll see you soon.